And from that moment, things began to change. Life began moving its rusty joints the rusty joints of life. And I realized things were moving along, because obviously they did not own WD-40. Suddenly, I had become part of a crowd that moved like a blur past me, with life's rusty joints. I was no longer someone who stood still and watched others hurry past me, even though I had rusty joints.
Clearly a robot.
Clearly, a robot. Life had changed. I had changed. Because the very person who found me that day was my grandfather. I had the opportunity to help. No, I was trying to British. I can't British today. Can't do it.
That was beautiful, Dino.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Saw.
Saw.
Get on with reading.
Saw. Fa.
Gotta make it to the next chapter thingy majiggy.
I had the opportunity to help. I can't do it. How do you say opportunity in British?
Opportunity.
Opportunity. Did I do it?
No.
No. Opportunity.
No.
Was it like a cup of tea? Oi, look at that kangaroo.
You're stalling, Dino. Get on with reading.
1 second, let me get in the character.
Chose
I
the
need to be
worst
able to
person
say
do
opportunity in British. That is my life goal.
this. Opportunity.
Opportunity.
You said opportunity.
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 Opportunity. I had the opportunity to help, though would I? I wanted to, but I wasn't sure if it was the best idea. After all, 5 demons in my house wasn't exactly the living arrangement that I had imagined it would be when I first moved in.
No.
There was a matter of making sure no one found out about their powers, even though there's literally no one else in this house.
Yep.
Thinking about them as lab rats made my stomach queasy, even though I had yet to eat a single piece of food. Even if they passed for humans, how would I explain having guys living in my house? Imagine if my friends came over. Oh wait, I lost my accent. Dang it! Dang it! They would practically think I was part of a harem or something. Oh, that's a type of anime.
It's
the one. It's like a type of anime that we're reading.
It's kind of like
It's
one
so
girl and a bunch of guys, or one guy and a bunch of girls.
It's like meta.
Yeah.
It's totally meta. Imagine if my parents came over. I think my mom would faint. Who knows what my dad would do? Well, he's already there.
He's already there. It doesn't matter.
I think he would have them arrested on the spot. Just like the spot of tea. This was hard. Maybe I should have written out a pros and cons list before actually having to make the decision, even though I'm really hungry and I still have yet to eat any of the food that is blatantly not on the table in front of me.
You do what makes you happy as well.
It was a strange thing that I remember. It was a strange thing to remember my. It was a strange.
It was strange.
Oh, there's no A there.
There's no A.
There. Okay. It was a strange thing. I did it again.
It. Repeat, Dino. It
was
strange.
a.
God damn it, Dino.
All right, I got it. It was a strange thing. I remember. I did it again.
Don't cry, Dino.
But I'm so bad at this.
I wouldn't want to hear you cry.
You don't want to hear me at all. You just want to get this over with.
Come on now, Dino.
It was strange that That is not a sentence. It was... Click.
Yeah, we'll just move on.
I skipped it. No, I gotta go back.
Oh dear me, we're gonna be here forever.
It was strange that I happened to remember what my grandfather said to me when I was little. But it kind of did make sense.
I guess.
It was a strange...
Come on, Dino.
They weren't in the exact situation I was in before. But I didn't want to help them out. I think it would ease my conscience, and also... Well, I did. But I did want to help them out. I think it would ease my conscience, and also make me a bit happy to give them help as well, as weird as that sounded. Clenching my hands into fists, I strengthened my resolve and punched them all in the face and told them to get the heck out of my house.
Which is what any normal person would have done.
You could.
What was that, lovely lady?
That is,
Spit it out already.
You could stay with me here if you'd like. As soon as I finished my sentence, instead of sliding into the room, they randomly appeared, magically. But the room became still. Very, very like there was anything in it before, but it was moving. It became still. I'm not sure what went through their heads from my words. The silence in the air cut like a knife through slippery butter until I finally spoke up once more.
Very slippery butter.
Through slippery butter. Very slippery. It was incredibly slippery butter.
Dino, please don't. Just read.
It was a...
Dino, please.
But it...
We're prolonging our suffering. We need to get to the next cliffhanger. It's like 30 minutes away.
Seems like... Well, stop laughing. Stop it.
You're the one going, it was a strange. Oh, it was a strange thing. Come on, Greg.
Okay, I got it.
You
My name's
got
not...
this.
How'd you know my name? All right, Skype. Anyway. It's...
Go. Come on. You can do it. Look at their faces. Look how concerned they are. Look at Matthew's poor little face.
Speed run.
Yep.
It seemed like you all really needed a place to stay, and well, I just moved into this house, so it seemed like it made sense. It was all quiet in the room, so I decided to keep talking. If you would like to stay here, though, there are two things I need you to follow.
Yes.
One, first of all, you don't need to use your powers deliberately to do something that might harm me or any other guest that comes over. I'll save for your enemies. This might give me the drift. This is less fun. I do not like reading this fast. Second, you have to help me with any errands around this house. This place is kind of big, so yeah. Accents are much more fun.
Miss.
I like accents. I'm going to continue reading in accents.
We don't wish to burden you anymore.
It's all right. Really? I mean, I just...
What was that accent?
I was trying to do German, but I'm not good at
That was an accent.
that. No.
That was just really violent. It's all right.
I mean, I just started living here myself, so I would appreciate some help around the house.
Oh,
I clicked out of the window.
We'll live here and train while helping you with the house. Servants for the lovely princess.
What? Are you serious?
Shh, be quiet, Sam. I haven't slept in a bed for days.
They all seem to like the idea, except for Sam. And hey, I didn't really hate the idea either, even if they were incubi. It would be interesting to. I wonder if I can speedrun and accent at the same time.
Oh god, say
It would be interesting to see. I can't do it. No. It would be an interest.
Why are always A's suddenly coming out of nowhere?
Because no other vowel can be used as like a own little. It's important. I don't know.
Let's not question. Let's not question. Just move on.
It's interesting would be having 5 guys. You do realize that we're being so hilarious that they're just going to ask us to do more and more, and then eventually someone's going to have to make one so we can play it because we're going to run out of.
I don't think we can finish this game.
No, we have to. We have to finish. There is no other option.
We have to do it, Dino. For the people. For the
For
people.
the-
For the
For the
people
single person,
who's gonna watch this.
it would be interesting having 5 guys. That's a restaurant here. Anyway,
Go on, Dino. You can do it.
I need bonbons. We don't have bonbons in America.
I could eat a bonbon whilst you. Oh, I'm gonna do that. Whilst you read.
You should do. Yeah. Story time with Dino.
Go on.
It would be interesting having 5 guys help me with taking care of the house. Given. Stop laughing.
I'm not laughing.
You're totally laughing while eating that bonbon. Given they would follow the rules that I just laid down. I laid down
Fine.
them rules
But we're
like
not staying here
nobody
forever.
business.
Only until we can beat up that group of punks.
I think that is a reasonable time limit for our stay.
Yes, this is awesome.
Also beautiful. If you need a bedfellow.
He's too excited.
Eric, knock it
Actually,
off.
that was an appropriate response, and I didn't even click. I'm just with that one. I was happy that they agreed. Maybe it was because I wasn't going to be lonely for a while. Maybe it was because they all needed help, and my want to help people was fulfilled. I would never be sure.
So
Never.
what are we waiting for?
Never ever.
Celebrate and
I
dig
could
in.
never be sure.
Finally, I'm starving.
They still haven't eaten yet. What was that was a bowl. That was a tablet. It fell on the floor.
Oh no.
It is okay. It fell on carpet. Instantly, Matthew and Sam began to stuff themselves with the food on the table. I noticed James' eye twitching in irritation, so I stifled my incoming laugh.
You two? You're both acting like pigs.
Oh, let them have a little freedom, James. It's not like we've eaten recently either. I'm sure they've been starving.
Still, that's no excuse for stuffing their faces like backyard swine.
I almost couldn't hold it.
Oh.
But then I did. But I did.
But I did. Okay.
But I did.
Oh, we had a different symbol.
Oh. Yeah, it was the orange guy. I merely smiled before I took some food for myself.
For
don't know.
myself.
For myself.
For
I took some food for myself. Howdy, y'all. There was one piece of food that intrigued me. It was barely touched by the boys. It looked like green pasta with shrimp over it. Huh. What in tarnation? I twirled some around my fork and tried it,
That
but let's be
makes
real,
sense.
I don't use forks. Okay. Let me reread that. I grabbed my hands into the what was it?
Where are you up to?
Shrimp I twirled around my fork. I'm just
Okay.
reading that as like, I don't use forks. I'm getting into character. You see? I grabbed my hand and I took it into the shrimp pesto dish, and I could feel my senses open as my taste buds practically melted in delight at the taste. It was creamy and savory. Almost impossible to describe. It was almost like butter.
Slippery.
Slippery butter. This is amazing, y'all.
I'm glad you like it. At least someone here in the room has taste.
Matthew and Sam glared at James before they continued to eat. I couldn't help but smile at the brotherly quarrel before eating the rest of that pesto on my plate. But let's be real here. I just grabbed the dish and started eating. James seemed to really hold high standards for his brothers, though it wasn't my place to question why. Eventually, we all ate dinner, and it was strange, eating with just guys. But they were enjoyable to be around. They made me feel like part of their family as we ate together. However, our peace was soon disturbed. Cliffhanger? Huh?
Okay, wait, does that mean I have to read more?
I guess so.
Aww.